Welcome back to your Saturday edition of Good Morning Vail here on TV8. I am super stoked. I am sitting on the sofa right now with a really lovely young man, Isaac Silvers. What's going on, kiddo?
This has been a very cold day today, but
already.
But it's been great so far today. I woke up this morning really tired, and I took a shower, which was not great. It was very cold, and I ate some jam.
Okay.
Yeah. And now I'm here.
And here you are.
Thank you so much for having me on.
Well, I have to say, chatting with you before we came on the set and everything, I just think you're an incredible young guy. You have so much inspiration to give. You're very enthusiastic, and you're ready to just take on life by both reins. And look, I love you. You're super excited. You remind me of me as a kid, except I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Oh my God, you were so sweet and so cute. And I want to thank your mom, Ryan, for bringing you over here today.
Yes.
Now, you go to Vail Mountain School.
Yes, I do.
And you're a junior?
No, I'm a freshman.
Oh, you're a freshman. You're just a kidlet.
Yeah, and being a freshman is great. First time in high school, so it's crazy to see all these big kids walking around, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do?
I remember that. I actually remember that feeling. I was very small. I still am. When I got to high school, I was like looking up at all the people.
I know, it's crazy,
right?
It's like everyone's so good at everything, and I'm like, what?
You are too, and you're going to excel at everything. I can just tell.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Your just enthusiasm is wonderful. Now, you've only been in the Vail Valley for a very short time.
Yes, I used to live in San Francisco, and I came here for 8th grade, and I love it here. There are so many things to do here.
Yes.
I've been to so many places. VPAA, this theater program, Vail Performing Arts Academy.
Yes.
And it's been amazing for me.
Nice.
There's so many opportunities here.
So that gives you an opportunity to expand your horizons in so many ways, just being part of theater and being a local kid and learning so many different aspects of what you can do here in the Valley. You don't always have to just go skiing. You can do so many other things we have to offer for everybody, especially young people.
But also, I have been invited to this program called TedX Youth Vail.
We don't know anything about that here. No, I'm just kidding. That's an amazing program that we have, TedX. And I mean, that is an inspirational thing for so many people. And I know that you were asked to give a talk coming up in a few months, and that is so exciting.
Yes, my talk is going to be called Choosing Nice.
Choosing Nice.
Yes, and it's about how you're not naturally nice. A lot of people think I'm naturally nice, and I open doors for people. I give everyone a helping hand occasionally, and I
Ladies,
smile.
future husband material. I gotta be embarrassed.
But it's not that. And high school is one of the hardest times to be nice.
Because kids are not the nicest in school.
Yes, and that's one of the things we talk about in our speech. And it's like high school, not everyone's nice, and you have to go above and beyond to be nice. And we're gonna go over the science of nice. We're gonna go who to be nice to, where to be nice, when to be nice, and why. Why should be nice? And then how.
I mean, to be honest with you, as a young adult, that's incredible, because some of us cynical older people are like, I don't want to be nice to anybody anymore. They're all so mean. But for you to come out at your age and want to express that, it's huge. And a TED Talk, that's a major deal. Now, let me ask you a question. Why is it important to you to spread niceness?
So personally, I think that nice is one of the things that this world lacks, and especially in high school. But I think that it's very possible that if we listen to each other with being nice, and if we open doors for people and we give people that chance, we can then have a better world. And I think we can change it.
You're amazing. You know what? I see our new future president sitting on a sofa. You heard it here first, everybody. We got a really good future person here. No, I'm not kidding. I think it's so important. Now, let me ask you another question. How are you received in school by your peers for wanting to be so joyous and nice and sweet and kind?
Some of them, I feel like, were kind of surprised.
Yeah.
Right? When I first came into school, in middle school, they were like, whoa, this kid is nice. And I was like, I guess so. But I was trying to spread joy through people that maybe weren't so nice, so they could be nice to other people because of the joy they felt.
Do you feel like it works?
Most of the time, yes.
Yes.
Yes. Some people just are kind of stubborn and right.
And you never know what somebody's going through,
Yeah.
too. And especially in high school, you have some more angst than you need, because you don't even know what you're angsty about most of the time, because you haven't even developed your ideas for what the world is supposed to be like for you.
Yeah.
But you're right. In high school, there's a lot of changes that are going on with people, and then there's a lot of pressure with peers, and there's a lot of, I don't know if popularity is as important as it used to be when I was in school. Back then, it was like, oh, if you didn't wear the right pants, you weren't in the in crowd.
I've watched all the 90s movies.
Okay, so and thank you for saying 90s. You don't even know who you're talking to. But that's okay, because, I was in high school in the 90s. I look really good for 75. But
I don't believe it.
No, I love you so much already. But the truth is that you're right. And then if you can start at the core of a certain emotion, and if you can just inflect that out and spread it, it is contagious. And I do think it will catch on. And I think it might be a little harder than it is to be a bully, because for whatever reason, bullying is easy. I mean, I don't know why, but it just seems to come easier because people, it's just almost like, it's natural for people to just come at somebody. But when they have somebody like you, and you're nice and tall, and you got the long, flowing, beautiful hair, so I could see you walking up into a bully and saying, be nice. And they'll be like, okay, as opposed to like trying to want to pick on you or anything like that. So I think that you are an ambassador
Thank you.
for the kids. And I think that if you continue on with this, I think there's a special turnaround that we can, because it all starts with the kids, doesn't it?
Yes.
And I mean, your mom obviously is just a wonderful human being, because look at you. You're really wonderful. You want to spread joy and happiness, and you're super smiley and just a happy guy. You remind me of me when I was younger, because I was like, I was so excited about life in general. But I did not try and pass around happiness, which I wish I did. But I mean, I just think it's a very important thing. So I really appreciate your stand and your outlook on life. Where do you see yourself in 10 years from now?
That's a really good question. I've always wanted to be an actor, a singer. And so from 10 years now, I'm hoping that I get to be a professional actor. But I also really want to be known as kind of a nice guy. And if I want people to remember me as a nice guy. But actor and singer would be great too.
Can you sing?
Yes, a little bit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, you got nervous. I won't make you sing, don't worry. He's going to break out a song right now at 8:30 in the morning, 7:30 in the morning. But, so no, that's a really great thing to look forward to, because you have your doors open for so many things. We are in a part of the theater program right now. I told you about the Vail Valley theater company as well. You can check into that. But I think young minds that are jumping into theater and all of that amazing stuff, it just opens your mind, it opens your horizons, and it gives you a much bigger outlook on the world, because you're not only associating with kids who are on the soccer team or the baseball team. You're not only talking to the people that are in the math science division, you are also exploring an entire other part of life with different people.
Yes, from the sciences of being nice, when you're nice to someone, it gives you like kind of this chemical that makes you feel good, and it
dopamine.
Yes. And then another person feels good because you did that nice act to someone. Like even something as small as helping someone pick up a pencil or picking up papers when they drop something around school. It makes them feel better, and maybe they won't show that, but no act is ever
gone unnoticed.
Exactly.
I agree with you. I feel one time I was walking around, I wasn't feeling super great. I was just like, I'm in a funk. And a woman came up to me and she goes, "Smile, you're so beautiful." And it just turned because I don't see that, but I mean, it turned my whole day around. You know what I'm saying? Just for somebody to just give you a tiny little act of kindness goes such a long way. And after that, I mean, I've always been a good person. I will hold the door for somebody. If I see somebody walking with groceries that are falling out of their arms, I'll run over and say, "May I help you?" And for the most time, it's received with joy.
Exactly.
And then every once in a while, you will get somebody that's just crankified and they're not ready to accept. But it doesn't mean that you didn't impact them, even if they don't look at you in the way that you would hope for the receiving of your kindness.
Yes.
It doesn't mean that you still haven't gotten to them a little bit, because some people are just struggling. And then if they give you a dirty look and you're like, hi, and then, you know, don't let that take your joy away, because you have impacted them.
Yes.
Whether they're smiling back at you or not, I believe that that is an emotion that we can spread and continue to spread all throughout our lives.
I know, and I think that this TED Talk will help spread that, especially because TED is such a big open social media kind of enterprise or thing, and it's amazing. I think that definitely more people will be able to understand that.
Absolutely. Now, what is your impersonation of a TED Talk? Like, where do you see the TED Talks that we take place today bringing us in the future?
I think that if we look at some of the TED Talks of before, we get to learn a lot of things. I watched this TED Talk on procrastination, and it was hilarious. There was this monkey that was taking over the wheel, and you're like trying to like drive the wheel in order to get stuff done, but then all of a sudden this panic monster comes in, and then like, oh, I have to do this right now. So I think that TED Talks, it really hits there. It kind of gets you to feel what you need to feel. It teaches you things that maybe you haven't been taught before, and I think it teaches you in a way that is from a person you don't know, that may or may not really affect you.
And you know what? That was just a perfect way to describe it. And I mean, I'm sometimes that angst monster with the monkey at the wheel. And, you know, I mean, if I saw a TED Talk, it teaches all of us. It gives us some kind of guidance and appreciation for what we go through in life and how we handle it. And I have a feeling you're going to be a one big, successful human being, and I'm super proud to have you on the sofa with me this morning.
Thank you so much.
Oh my God, you're super special. This is Isaac Silvers, everybody. I want to give you a big round of applause. Wow. Nobody's here. But I just think you're wonderful and amazing. Now let everybody know when the TED Talk is and when they can see you.
Okay, so the TED Talk is on Sunday, April 16th, and I hope you all come, but it's going to be a multitude of different speakers. It's going to be around 3 hours long. There's a special guest coming.
Ooh.
His name is Cody Qualls, and he's been on Red Rocks. He's an award-winning singer. And I hope I get to sing with him.
Aww.
And there's going to be speakers. There's going to be 8 to 10 speakers from ranges of 14 to 17 years old who speak about creativity, politics, and insecurities. And it's amazing to see how they do it.
We need many more minds like Isaac Silvers. I have to tell you, I am super proud to have you here. I hope that your goal and your mission for niceness gets spread throughout the community and then beyond as you grow older. And maybe I'll have you back here before April to do a song for us. What do you think?
I would love that, actually.
Oh my God, I'm going to have you back. Isaac is a wonderful guest. Thank you so much for being here. TED Talks coming up in April, and we're definitely going to look forward to seeing Isaac Silvers. This is Liz with Isaac Silvers, and we'll be back with more show right after this.